My name is Henry Claypool. I'm the Director of the Office on Disability in the Department of Health and Human Services. As we increasingly rely on electronic and information technologies in our daily lives, access for everyone is ever more important. An example of assistive technology is the captioning you see in this video. Section 508 of the Rehabilitation Act ensures that the websites, systems, and documents we develop are fully accessible to individuals with disabilities. In this video, you will meet a few of our hard-working HHS colleagues who use assistive technology every day to view electronic documents and other information systems. These individuals and millions of Americans with disabilities need the full cooperation of every one of us to ensure that our colleagues and all citizens have equal access to their government.
Moira Shea is a senior program analyst in the Office of the Assistant Secretary for Preparedness and Response. She is visually impaired and uses screen reading software to read her email and perform the duties of her job. Moira is one of the thousands of employees throughout the department who use assistive technology to access websites and electronic documents.
Because I have low vision, I use an assistive technology, a screen reader known as JAWS. It helps me in my day-to-day job by allowing me to access email, access my calendar, create documents, do track changes.
More than 13.1 million Americans use assistive and access technologies. This number has increased dramatically over the past 2 decades due to the aging population, technological advances, and public policy initiatives. People use assistive and adaptive technologies for a number of reasons, including blindness, color blindness, low vision, deafness, cognitive disabilities, repetitive stress injuries, and age-related conditions. Gary Morin is a program analyst in the Office of the Chief Information Officer at the National Institutes of Health. He is unable to use a mouse to navigate a computer screen.
I use speech recognition software because of the carpal tunnel syndrome in my wrists. It helps me use the computer. The way it basically works is I speak into the microphone, tell the cursor where to go, and dictate documents. This software really enables me to do my job.
To support Moira, Gary, and others like them, every document or electronic application you produce at your job must be accessible to persons using assistive technology. This is defined as Section 508 compliance.
Examples of accessible information technology would include websites that allow visitors with a wide range of abilities and disabilities to navigate the site, access content, and participate in interactive web activities. Also, PDFs, Word documents, Excel documents, and PowerPoint presentations that are created in accordance with Section 508 standards. Videos and multimedia presentations that include captioning. Then lastly, applications and information systems that are accessible in accordance with the law.
Yvette Alonzo Hare is a technical information specialist and contracting officer's technical representative in the Assistant Secretary of Public Affairs Office.
Within the Web Communications Division, I manage contracted IT projects, websites, and enterprise-wide online applications. Any procurement or contract that includes electronic and information technology as part of its deliverables must include appropriate and sufficiently detailed language about Section 508 and accessibility. It's the federal government's job to inform the contractor or vendor which 508 standards apply, and it's up to us to only accept delivery of a product that conforms to those standards.
The Section 508 regulation applies to every electronic document or file you produce at your workplace. There are numerous techniques you can use to ensure that the documents you produce are accessible to persons with disabilities. Section 508 also applies to information technology or equipment you develop or purchase. Visit www.hhs.gov/508 to learn more.